Hi. The title of my paper is The Propaganda of the Deed, American Anarchist Rhetoric. I'm going to focus on the historical context and I'm going to talk a little bit about the political distinctions between workers, socialists, and anarchists. So the central question that my paper asks is, did the anarchist use of violent rhetoric hurt the American labor movement? And I hope you read my paper to find out what I think about that. The context for the paper, the historical context, is we're in the 1880s. We've got something like 20 million European immigrants coming to America between 1880 and 1920. And as they're arriving, especially in the 1880s, as they're arriving at the tail end of the long Depression. Of course, the Great Depression is on the horizon, but probably people don't know that yet. But they're finding there aren't a lot of skilled labor jobs. These people are coming with skills, but they're unable to put them to work in many cases. Jobs are scarce, wages are low, jobs are dangerous, and hours are very long. But these workers were like imbued with a kind of revolutionary spirit, and had real experience in organizing. So you have two kinds of agitation happening. You have burgeoning trade unions, and you have these burgeoning socialist and anarchist groups. So they have common cause. And so the anarchist and socialist groups work to help the labor unions form. They give that kind of revolutionary spirit and vision to these groups, while the groups themselves, the trade unions, are focused on specific things like reduction of work hours, improved working conditions. In some cases, they were willing to trade lower wages for fewer hours so that more people could be employed. It's like a very interesting time. Because workers really understood their value at a time when work itself was being devalued. So just a very interesting moment in history. The differences between these groups are important because the anarchists did not believe that they could achieve real political change through political discourse. And so in my paper, I talk a bit about the Haymarket bombing, which is an example of the propaganda of the deed. I'll let you read the paper to find out what I think about how that worked. But it was a sad moment in time, and it left a long, indelible stain on the American labor movement. Thanks for listening, and I hope you get a chance to read my paper.